Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Jamison Taillon gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Colton Wong will stand in. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Wong, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Tyon has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Wiggins onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed to the upper deck. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Down in order go the Cardinals. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that. So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Into the box, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they entered play this afternoon. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
2-1 to count. Left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
In now, Chris Wiggins. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Throw over to the bag. Just keeping him close. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Brummett gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Runner.
He's running. Strike taken to throw. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Scott Gifford. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here it comes on 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there. Just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well hit out to straightaway center. Bader going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And surprisingly, both runners able to advance 90 feet. Second and third now with only one away. Stepping into the box, Bart Wiggins. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Runners are at second and third with one down. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bader moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Men on third with two down. The 1-2 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. A ball and no strikes. DeJong, a native Floridian. He was a 4th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
His batter pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner in there for a base hit. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Count even now at 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
2 balls and a strike to Molina. DeJong is off at first with 2 away. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
High in the air out to center field. Brummett is there, and that retires the side. Cards leave 1. It remains 1-0. In now, Tyler Wiggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball two. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball three.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
DeYoung gathers it in time to first, and there are two away. Striding in, Brian Brummett. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna is under this one, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. So striding in, Harrison Bader, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Fastball well outside. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brummett is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Alex Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Line toward the alley in left center, and he drops it. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. So stepping in, Jose Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Reyes, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Wiggins is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jamison Taillon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. DeYoung ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Chris Wiggins. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him back.
When you get to first base, you even look into your dugout, or the guys laughing at you for hitting on that short.
They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they're up 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Goldschmidt will begin things here against Jameson Taillon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Two and two.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Popped him up. Brummett is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Ozuna makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bart Wiggins. He hit a sac fly earlier. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it comes, the 3-0 is in there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. And the payoff pitch. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins, and he takes ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sharp ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Settling in now, Tyler Wiggins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch, and that's in there for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 1-1 home. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Wiggins on third. Wiggins at second with 1 away. Lays off 2-2 now. Three and two now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
In now, Brian Brummett as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
The count now at 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The 3-1 pitch, and he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end make a big difference.
Stepping up to the plate, Jamison Taillon, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Pirates leave them loaded, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Another 1-2 delivery. This is line to left, and it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh and 1 the count to Molina. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 0-2 to Molina. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Swinging a soft liner, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1-1 the count. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Adam Wainwright will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Brummett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Ready once again, Chris Wiggins. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Striding into the box, Scott Gifford. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Wiggins leads off second with one gone in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the 1-0. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins, as he drives a liner to right center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wiggins. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. No hits to this point. Wainwright comes set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Number 34 is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Lifted in the air out to left. Wiggins coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0. Line towards center field. Brummett is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Colton Wong now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch on its way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. John Gant enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Riding in once again, Curtis Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. The count to the Pirates shortstop.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready for another shot now, Brian Brummett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Fred Wiggins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
In now, Christian Brummett, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is there. Let's see if they test it. On to first, a double play. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Mike North will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wiggins is after it, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Into the box, Matt Carpenter, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Carpenter is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Redbirds are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
0-2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cardinals 1. Luke Gregerson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Scott Gifford. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates first baseman.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First offering on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the 1-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. In the 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not going to get him as he strikes second. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
At the plate, Randy Wiggins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now to the plate, Tyler Wiggins, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Behind 0-2 now.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. And that is into right field. The base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that same situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, D-Roll, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins. Martinez is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. And he'll go ahead and take 3rd on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Into the box now, Brian Burlett. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now batting, Mike North. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Looking to minimize the damage here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 5-1. Digging in now, Yadier Molina hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
In there, strike one. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Wiggins gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. The pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Well, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Strike taken up in the zone. The 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Wiggins moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Brummett will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cards leave 1. They're down 5-1. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Christian Brummett. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. And this will be fouled away. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Up next for the Buccos, Chris Wiggins. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Brummett on at first, nobody out. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Now trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there he goes toward second. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Into the box, Scott Gifford in the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bart Wiggins. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit into right center. 1 run scores. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Dominic Leone enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Randy Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runners are at first and third with none out. Popped up. Goldschmidt is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Tyler Wiggins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's
right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Runners off for second. Popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Wiggins. One away. So coming to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there, a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Richard Rodriguez answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Goldschmidt on second. Carpenter is over at first with one away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1 down the first baseline. Ready on 1 and 2. A shot down the first baseline. Step on the bag for one. Cardinals are down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Runners at second and third with two gone. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. A little bit off the outside. It's 1 and 2. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, he sends it out of play.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
7-1 the final today. The Buccos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jamison Taillon gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Alex Reyes was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.